be going from -50 wind chills to temperatures in the 40s this weekend. But if you still need help defrosting, you can support a good cause at the same time.
This is a great cause. Habitat for Humanity is putting on its annual Super Bowl event tomorrow, featuring a warm meal, handmade soup bowls, and some awesome entertainment. Jenny Ballwig is here from the Habitat of Dane County, and Ariana Christopherson joins us from the UW-Madison chapter. Glad to have both of you this morning.
Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning.
So I want to start with how large this event has become. I mean, when it first started, 95, you guys were talking about 50 participants. That's grown tenfold or more now last year, right?
Yeah, last year we had 1,400 people.
That's wild.
So it's really an exciting time, and we have a lot to draw people out. So we're going to try to get to that number, or hopefully beyond it this year.
Now, what do you think draws so many people out? What about this program really resonates with our community?
We have a lot of students working on this since September all the way up until now, so a lot of effort is put into it, and it's a really fun event for families. Kids have fun. There's face painting and music and that type of stuff.
And
it's a really fun event.
For Ariana, I'm just curious, how long have you been involved with the UW chapter, and what have you kind of seen throughout your time with the organization?
Yeah, I am a sophomore this year, so I was a freshman last year when I joined, and we do a lot of builds, we do a lot of stuff with fundraisers, so it's really cool to get involved and really see the impact you're making.
Why'd you get involved?
I've heard about Habitat for Humanity before, but I had never been involved with it, and that's something that I wanted to try out in college, and I've loved it ever since.
As much as the soup itself is a draw, Jenny, why don't you talk about where all of this money goes to, because it makes a real difference for our community.
Well, every year the UW chapter sponsors an entire house, so it's a big financial commitment, and this is their top fundraiser for that house, and this year will be their 17th house that they've built themselves as a chapter, which is pretty impressive.
Wow, and we have to mention the bowls that you guys brought. I mean, they're gorgeous.
Thank you. Yeah, so hundreds of local artisans and also students make the bowls throughout the year, and then there's just hundreds of bowls there to choose from. That's definitely the hardest part of the day, is finding the perfect bowl to take home.
I bet. Yeah, there's a long line for that if you've never been to this event, but it's all worth the wait too. Ariana, have you met any of the families that you've helped over the last year?
Yes, I have actually.
What is that like?
It's really cool. It always brings tears to my eyes. We had the last house owner from last year come in and speak with us, and we're pretty close with her as a chapter.
That's
so it's
awesome.
Very cool.
There's a lot of fun if you haven't been to this. Again, let's pop up the information just so people know, and maybe Jenny, you can fill in the gaps that this graphic isn't able to show as far as what kind of entertainment and food is included in all of this.
Yeah, absolutely. So after you get your bowl, you're going to go through the soup line, and we have a ton of celebrity soup servers. From Dane County Executive Joe Parisi's going to be there. We have Miss Wisconsin. We have another Danica, the famous one right from this station.
Yes.
Rob Starbuck is going to be there, former News 3 This Morning anchor, so that's fun too.
Absolutely. We also have Maynard the Mallard, Bucky Badger, Scoopy from Culver's, so it's going to be a pretty impressive day.
And we have a lot of UW groups singing, an a cappella group, a band.
You're just going to have a great time, a lot of live music.
Very cool. Quite the lineup.
Yeah.
All right, ladies, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.